Guys, welcome to India today. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at these words, first of a kind. I think these words resonate with both of you because it's very easy to come and say that, oh, look at him, you guys are having the coolest of life, the coolest of fan bases, the coolest of clothes to wear, the coolest of sneakers to sport. But little do people who sit in front of you right now, like me, who are speaking to you, know that there was a lot of hard work. There were a lot of doors that closed before. There were a lot of naysayers. There were a lot of people who said, you can't do that. Like I'm guessing it happens for all of us, right?
Yes.
I want to speak to you a little bit about this because I want anybody and everybody who's watching this to resonate with that. Because for me, when I watched the docuseries, that's what my biggest takeaway was, that it's inspirational, it's aspirational, it's hope. AP, I want to throw this to you.
So I feel like, that was the whole, I feel like goal behind making this series is to the people who are actually trying to make it and again, a lot of people are saying no to them, or they're like, yo, this ain't it, maybe either you're actor or you're musician or whatever, this sound isn't it. They told it to me too, yo, this music is shit, it's not gonna work. So I feel like taking no for an answer is just not a way. You just gotta believe in yourself and keep going, right? You just, we started with no marketing. We never spent $1 on marketing or anything. It's just organic. Just we believed in ourselves and our talent, and we're here.
There's a very cool line that I saw on the YouTube where you said that 2 suitcases and a dream.
Yes.
That's all I carried with me to Canada. And look where it's got you.
I know. We came a long way. It's been a journey. When I left my home, I didn't know what to expect. And, it's just, I feel like sometimes those things just inspire you to do, to do more, and
Shinda, speak to me a bit about, just picking your brain on the writing part of it. I know you've spoken a bit of it. But just as somebody who gets inspired, is there a melody? Is there a hook? Is there a lyric? Is there a beat? There are so many ways to put a song together. I can see you smile because I'm guessing you're going back in the room or to the booth where you sort of throw energies off each other, right?
Yeah.
Run me through that. If you were to sort of sit right now and do a collab, what would the process be like?
It could be anything. Sometimes I would just hear a beat that he's making, or he's playing out of his phone, or I have, and then you have an idea, and then you just go with the flow. Somebody throws an idea, and you try making it in the realms of what you were thinking, and then something builds up organically. And not every time is the best thing, but not every time you go into the studio you're gonna make a banger, but you keep on trying and you're just making it.
there is no right or wrong way
to do it.
I feel like it's just whenever, there's not a formula to it.
Yeah.
And that's why you see it, you see in the series, there's it's just, you keep going. That's the only formula is.
Absolutely.
You keep trying. If it's not working for you today, tomorrow, it will eventually one day, right? Yeah.
AP, also a lot of youngsters, a lot of people across ages. It doesn't really matter what age you're from. There's everybody bopping and humming and thumping to your beats, right?
Yes.
You also have a lot of influence on pop culture. You're just not an artist. You can't be put in a bracket. You're almost like an emotion is what people say. And they resonate with you simply because you made it and they think they can make it too, right? Then with that comes the added pressure. You have managed to sort of surf that organically, methodically, by staying true to who you are. But how do you navigate that? Because marketing people want you to do this, and this is the coolest trend, get on Twitter, Instagram, do that. But you've just been yourself. How do you deal with the pressures of being so successful?
I just keep it to the music. I don't do, this is probably the most.
It's the first time.
It's the first time, It's a lot of first times. So I feel like we just keep it to the music and let this music speaks for itself. I feel like, yes, if it's working for someone, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being on the social media or doing this or that. It's just, that's just not who I am as a person. And I'm just a simple guy. So yeah, we just keep it to the music. We just keep it real. That's all it is. Yeah.
Shrinda, when there's Bollywood, obviously Indian films, for example, that's a big platform for people to also connect and fans to listen to music. There is that added pressure then of producers calling and then let's get him on board and let's sit and do a song because that's what people want, and that's again, like I said, a way to connect with fans. How do you see that transition? Are you guys open to the idea of ever doing something, writing something special for a film, if that resonates and if that's organically working for you, because you're artists at the end of the day? Or like he said, right now you're so focused on just keeping it to the music and that's what it is?
We started with music. We enjoy making music, and we don't make it in a sense that we have to do this, we have to do this. It's, at the end of the day, it's about music. So whatever contains that, that's how we go with it. Music comes first, then comes everything else. The business is after, the other things are after. Even if you want to go notch up a scale, it's gotta be, the music's gotta go a bit above, rather than other factors influencing the entire thing to go up. It has to be the music going up. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely. And speaking of music, I don't know if you're aware of this, because your phone must be blowing up and you personally cannot go through every single tweet in Insta, but the With You music videos got everybody shook. Every guy is now going to have to live up to that. Like, what is the meaning of it? Like, what have you put all of us through? Like, it's not fair. It's just a music video. It doesn't even feel like a music video. It just feels like getting a window into two beautiful people just being themselves. Was that the whole concept behind it?
It is. I was thinking about it for a while to do something like that, and then just we just took a trip, we shot a video, and I wanted to do more than I wanted for my fans to be like, yo, I made this video for you, like for you guys, like it's just more like I can do this as well too.
We don't need big budgets and those special effects and these big trunks. We can just go with a handycam and shoot something.
Not even handycam, iPhone.
As basic as it gets. You're letting people in on your trick.
Yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying. Keeping it real to yourself is just the key, right? And I'm glad you liked the video, because I thought I'm terrible at editing it. I was stressing out.
You proved yourself wrong. You should do more. Like, it doesn't feel like a video. Like I said, it just looks like you're sitting at a table looking at two people enjoy, have a good time. I want to speak to you a bit about the fact that you can't now do ordinary things. Like, you can't walk into a grocery store and say, okay, I need eggs, or I can't just walk across the street and like get into a cafe. Yeah. Is there that part that you miss? Like, because obviously coming and being a celebrity comes with a lot of entourages and not saying this, not saying that. But like, what's the most you miss about being anonymous?
Honestly, just being a regular person. It's like sometimes your independence is just like you don't know how important it is until you don't have it. So I feel like, but me and him, we managed to kind of stay, like most of us, we kind of managed to stay away from it, right? I don't stay out. I don't like do a lot of these things. I'm a simple person. I'm a simple guy. So as him, and so as other people I work with. And it's just like we stay away from all this like drama. So but sometimes the most I miss is just like sometimes you don't even get to spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Just of your own. You always have entourage with you, or like people just always want to come say. It's all love, they're fans. But sometimes you're like, damn, I want to just spend like a week with my family, or like. If I'm visiting, or like I want to do just like a little things, just getting out, walking on the street of my own sometime. Yeah, it's impossible. Like
definitely impossible. Drake has this song called "Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here," which sort of signifies his journey, and people have taken to that song, and it's become like an anthem. Yes. If I had to ask the two of you when you were younger, much younger, growing up, you're still youngsters, but if there was a song or an anthem which would like pump you up and be like, okay, this guy's got me. He knows what's going on in my head. He can tell me what's real. What track would that be?
Oh, that's a really hard one. I can't think of one right now, but do you have any?
I mean, not like that. I feel like this hip hop culture, and
it was the drive inside, just to make
more like
music
that.
and
I feel
doing
like
something. Yeah.
The earlier tracks were more like chaotic and like it's telling a different stories.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, yes, you're talking like about yourself. You can, like, you're telling almost like your own life story, right? Like, so, but I mean, trust me, any sort of good music is just, it was good. Yeah.
Like, what would I picked your playlist if I picked your iPhone right now, apart from, like, what's something that would surprise me and throw me off? I'm like, what? He listens to this? Really? Like, something that's totally to the left.
Really? No, I think it's pretty much just good
Like, what's
music.
been your most played song, say, maybe in the last 1 week?
Last 1 week. What track I played the most in the last 1 week? I think the Travis Scott new album. I'm loving it. It was fire. What else is there? Just like, you know, there's a lot of good music out right now. You know, you can't pick like one. You know, I'm listening to a lot of house music these days.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a cool new direction.
It is. We did that with Sleepless.
Yes.
Like, you
yes.
know, and you know, I hate putting myself in the box. So it's just like stepping out of your comfort zone, trying different things. Sometimes it's not always go in your favor because you, for example, your fans are used to listening of hip hop or pop or R&B, whatever, and then you give them house music. You might not have those fans.
Yeah.
But like when you start putting, like, you know, like you're an artist, right?
Yes.
When you start putting all these different genres out there, a lot of different people will connect with you. You know, you will gain new audience that you don't have. So we're experimenting with the sound.
Yeah, I think Taylor Swift is the biggest example of that. A country artist who now is a pop artist, is an international artist.
Yeah.
Similarly, you guys can't be put in a box. I think you break and tick every possible box that people try to put you in. And I think that's the most fun part for us, to sort of watch your journey, to sort of hear your music, listen to it. You give us that hope, you give us that every morning, sort of go out there, do your thing, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
And that's what music does to all of us. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was amazing. This was just the best chance ever to sort of get a glimpse into these two brilliant minds. I hope you keep doing you and making music for all of us and for yourselves, and have the bestest time.
Thank you for bringing
Thank you
this
so much.
energy. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Take
you're
care.